Hello and welcome to the Mind Vaults Unlocked vlog. Today we're going to be looking at how self-regulation and wellness can promote a positive home for you and your children. It happened again, didn't it? You gave the 5-minute warning for coats and shoes, and now the clock is ticking closer to T-minus late. And there is your child, standing around whining that they can't find the shoes that they aren't even looking for. You gave several additional warnings. The clock ticked and no shoes were found. The sloth from Zootopia moves faster than your children. You stood there flinging the extra necessities that the school has asked you to provide today for your child and trying to tell yourself to calm down. We have time. You're not actually late yet. Your child declares that they no longer want to wear the outfit that they chose today and decide they will not get into the car without the dinosaur onesie you bought last Christmas that they have worn once. The tears get louder and louder as the dishwasher whirs and the dryer thumps in the background. Now, you're taking deep breaths, trying to assess the extent of your lateness and decide your next move. But it's not working. Then, you lost it. You screamed. Get your shoes and coat on now! Why are you moving so slowly? Can't you see we are late? In the car, now! Whew. That's tough to admit, isn't it? Believe me, I know how tough it is. And if you are shouting at your children and wondering how to stop, the first thing I want you to know is that you are not alone. But how can we stop these outbursts? And how can we manage our children in an effective but positive manner? All whilst maintaining a healthy mindset. Harsh discipline, punishment, is about imposing control through authority and power, and it tends to be reactive, often in the heat of the moment. There is no discussion, reasoning, or negotiation. The phrase, "because I say so," is often heard. When too much punishment is imposed for bad behaviour, children may become resentful, angry, and vengeful. Think about how you would feel if a boss or friend started shouting orders, lecturing you, or threatening you. Would it make you obey or be resentful? Not only does overly harsh discipline cause resistance and retaliation, it can easily encourage lying. A child will focus on covering up misdemeanours to avoid punishment rather than actually trying to change their behaviour. Positive discipline is about helping your child to learn positive values and develop social skills for life. It may help to think, what am I aiming for as a parent? Getting your child to do what they're told right now may seem critical in the heat of the moment. But unquestioning obedience is probably not on your list of top adult qualities you aspire to. Instead, most parents aim to raise a young person who is responsible, but also adaptable, good at compromising and negotiating, skilled at communication and able to think their way out of problems. These are exactly the kind of traits that positive discipline encourages. But a word of warning, don't confuse positive discipline with letting your child do whatever he or she wants. Children whose parents are overly relaxed or permissive often struggle with poor self-control and have difficulty committing to decisions. As parents, we shout for lots of various reasons. Sometimes we shout because we're overwhelmed, distracted, tired, a myriad of reasons. But it all boils down to the fact that we are triggered by something. We all have triggers. We all have things that drive us mad and make our skin crawl. Each and every one of us have unique triggers. The key is to find the triggers that make you explode. There are strategies to try to remedy these outbursts. Breathing. When you were angry, your body was in your fight or flight mode. Your heart rate accelerates, your breathing becomes shallow, and your muscles are tense. Get your brain and your body back on track with a few deep breaths. Do not say or do anything else until you have taken at least 4 really good breaths. Watch for the re-trigger. Your child might not be ready to give up the fight, and it's easy to get worked up over the same issues. Instead, remind yourself that you are only in charge of your own actions and that you are modelling self-control, even if you blew it a few minutes ago. Take responsibility. No buts. It doesn't matter who started it. Teach your child how to take responsibility without shifting the blame to someone else. You can do this out loud by saying, "Wow, I'm so sorry, I really let my anger get out of control." Keep the focus on you. Don't add, "but you shouldn't," or "but you know better." Give yourself a do-over. Give yourself the chance to handle the situation differently. By offering a do-over, say, "Okay, I'm going to try that again without the shouting," or "I was so angry earlier that I don't think I heard what you was trying to say." If you start to feel angry again, let it go, take a break, and try again later. Repair the relationship. If hurtful words were said, harsh punishments were given, or physical aggression occurred, your children may feel disconnected from you. Set the situation aside temporarily, wait on giving consequences, and focus instead on your relationship. All children need love, guidance, and to have rules and boundaries. Rules and boundaries help families to understand how to behave towards each other and what's okay and not okay. But the best way to go about this will vary based on your children's age and stage of development. All children are different and develop and reach milestones at different rates. My top tips to set clear, consistent boundaries for children of all ages are: keep guidance simple and consistent. If your child is behaving in a way that you don't want them to, clearly explain to them what you want them to do. Instead, be available and make time so your child will come to you when they feel something is wrong or if they are upset. Keep talking and listening to your child. Even at times it feels like a challenge. Start listening from a very early age and set a pattern for life. Review family rules. As your child gets older, and recognise the different needs of children living at the home. For example, you shouldn't expect the same from your 12-year-old as you would from your 4-year-old. Get support from friends and try any good ideas that they have found helpful. If you are struggling and things are getting out of hand, get advice from your GP, a health visitor, or your child's teacher. No, you are not the perfect parent. None of us are. You are a work in progress, a parent who is learning from mistakes and moving forward in a positive direction. And that is a sign of a good parent. So there you have it, the Mind Vault Unlocked vlog. I hope you've enjoyed watching this vlog. Please leave a comment below for further details on how HSO can support you. Peace and love to you all.